Tula, look at this. Hurry up.
But what's wrong with you? All this commotion for this?
What do you mean for this? Have you ever seen anything like this before? Look at the curves it has and the bumper. What a cool bumper it has. I'm wishing that I was a grown-up so
Telmo, that's enough. It's not like the first car you've ever seen.
But never one like this before. And guess what grown-up said to me?
What?
That when he was young, he was a race car driver. Can you imagine growing up in a competition? When I grow up, I want to be a driver just like grown up. And Tula, what are you doing to Paquito?
Paquito, don't move. If Telmo's a race car driver, I'm an airplane pilot, and I'm going to teach you how to fly.
Oh yeah? Well, I'll be a space rocket pilot.
I've got it!
What? Where? When? And how?
Today, we're going to make space rockets! And that way we can teach Paquito how to fly in a rocket, and I'm sure he'll love it. Paquito, there's no need to get carried away. You'll travel through space, see thousands of galaxies. You'll see how much fun you're going to have.
You find yourself in danger, many battles you will liberate, and then you will become Paquito the Great. You will become Paquito the Great. Paquito the Great is what you will become. Tula, what do we need to do in order to make this super rocket?
The materials we need are the following. 1 carton tube from a kitchen roll.
3 carton tubes from toilet paper.
Newspaper.
Different color paint.
Paintbrushes.
White super glue.
Scissors.
White poster board.
And a pencil.
Do we need so many materials?
Yes, we need to be very careful because we might get dirty, especially you, Telmo.
Huh?
Let's cover the table with newspaper while we explain the first steps we're going to take. We make a ball out of the newspaper and we put it inside the carton tube from the kitchen roll. It will be the body of our rocket. In order to make the motors, we put 3 carton tubes from the toilet paper underneath the kitchen roll tube, each one equally distant from the other. We use a pencil to mark the 2 points where they touch the long tube, and we make a little cut. Telmo, be very careful. The cuts need to be the same, otherwise the rocket will not stay up. Do you know what will happen if you mess up?
No.
The rocket will end up on an incline, and its route will change, and then you'll get lost in space.
That's not going to happen. I have everything under control. Wait till you see these super motors that are very,
Just say it already.
very super hyper mega fabulous. That's it. Tula, what do we have to do now?
We're going to paint and decorate our rockets. We paint the rocket one color and the motors another color. We create the rocket accessories while we wait for it to dry. We cut a large circle on the poster board and we cut from the edge to the center. We slide one side along of the poster board over the other until we have the shape of a cone. And we fasten it with a little bit of Scotch tape. And that way we have the head of the rocket. We make the wings by cutting the 2 triangles of poster board and we bend one side of the triangle a little bit so we can glue it on.
Tula, will you help me glue on the cone?
Yes, of course.
Tula, I said glue on, not paint on.
All right. Paquito, what have you done?
Paquito, now it's enough.
Just stay still, please. You're staining everything. Oh. You are so hard-headed, Telmo.
Yeah, grown-up always tells me that.
We should probably call him in and see if he'll help us clean this up. Grown-up! Wow!
Awesome super velocity! I'm sure when you competed, you were the fastest driver.
Hello, grown-up. The thing is, we've had a few minor problems with our rocket. Would you help us clean this disaster up? And in the meantime, we'll figure out how to finish our rocket. We use the super glue to add the wings and the head, once the paint on the rocket is completely dry. We paint the rocket whatever colors we want. We add strips of red and yellow cellophane and we stick them on with tape inside the motor so that it looks like there's flames coming out. It's turned out wonderful!
That's it. It just needs one more thing. I will finally make my dream come true. I will cross the oceans of the universe in search of adventure. Houston, we have a problem.
What?
I don't fit inside there. It's too small for me.
Of course, this rocket's for Paquito. Look at the adorable suit I bought him. Come on, help me just Paquito so we can take off.
Wonderful.
Well, where could he have gone? Paquito!
Paquito!
Paquito! Come on, Telmo, we need to get started. Telmo!
I'm thinking about how to make the project that Dino told me about for today.
And may I know what he said to you?
But of course, he told me today is the perfect day to make a dinosaur puppet.
You want to put your dino on strings?
Yeah, I don't understand it either, but he told me it sounds good to him.
Well then, I'm going to call Grown-up so he can help us make little holes.
What?
Of course. How do you plan on attaching strings to Dino?
Have you gone crazy? This time I'm not going to listen to you. Well then, today we can make...
Come on, Telmo, use your super imagination.
I know, let's make a puppet out of Paquito.
Telmo, you'll never be able to control Paquito.
You wait and see.
Do you really think that's going to work?
You leave this to me. Paquito! See? It works. And when he falls into the trap, I'll tie him up with the string and I'll turn him into my own puppet.
You are too much of a dreamer. Paquito will never fall into a trap like that.
You see? Telmo the Magnificent has triumphed.
His gluttony has failed him.
Don't resist, Paquito. It's best for you to accept your defeat and let me do this.
Ha ha ha! So who has dominated you now?
But how do you do that? Doesn't matter. I'll get him this time. That's unfair.
All right, I'm going to help you. You know, I just thought of the perfect project.
Is it a trap for rodents?
No, silly, paper animals. I'll make an elephant.
Well, I will make an army of thousands and thousands of animals.
But then you wouldn't have time to make a snack.
Well, all right. I'll only make 1,238.
Let's get started with the materials we're going to need. poster board.
Ooh!
Scissors.
Color markers.
One ruler.
One pencil.
Can you tell me what's wrong with you, Telmo?
My pencil seems to be missing. Somebody took it from me.
Yeah, of course. Let's see where you left it this time.
This time, I'm sure that I... Huh?
You should really thank Paquito for having found your pencil.
Look at what he's doing to it. Paquito's driving me crazy. He's always grabbing my things and then he breaks them.
If you left them in their place, nothing would happen
But
to
I
them.
do that. I don't know how, but Paquito knows where my things are. Maybe he's a mutant hamster and we don't even know it.
Let's get started with the first step we're going to take. We grab whichever colored poster we like. We draw a rectangle 20 centimeters long and 3 centimeters wide, and we cut it out. We make the shape of an animal. To make an elephant, we roll it up. And to make a snake, we fold it in zigzags.
Tula, I can't find the pencil sharpener.
Hold on, I'll help you look for it.
I've got it now. Tula? Grown up? Dino? Paquito?
Telmo, cut it out. Let's get started.
I'm gonna find some super cool designs for my army of animals. And I'll put a ton of watchdogs in the cage with Paquito. This is, but what's wrong with this? It used to work before.
Telmo, you won't get anywhere like that.
I don't understand anything. I'm gonna ask Grown Up for the laptop. Hello, Grown Up. Will you let me? Forget I asked. Paquito, Tula, say something to him. Let's see if he'll listen to you.
Telmo, you need to treat him with kindness. Come on, Paquito. Be good and leave Telmo alone for once. You see how it wasn't that difficult?
That's what I would call luck. You're finally working. Grown Up, it's working now. Do you really need it? All right, but be careful with what you do, okay?
Come on, Telmo, let's go to the next step so you can finish making your super army. We draw the outlines of the heads on the poster board. We cut along the edge of the outline. We decorate the faces with pieces of colored poster board. We use the markers to make the tiniest little details. Then we put the glue on the head and one on the end of the body, and we bring the two pieces together.
I knew it.
Come on, Telmo, you already have a lot of figures. Let's finish decorating them.
I'm gonna paint the pupils and the eyes black, and then I'll use the green marks to make the eyelids.
I can make the pupils, and I'll use the blue marker to make the wrinkles in the trunk. All right, so what are you going to do with your army now?
I'm going to spread them all over my room. That way they'll make sure that nobody ever grabs my things again.
And how would they tell you if they can't talk?
Well, because they will tell Dino and he will tell me.
There you go again with Dino.
But before, I should train my army.
What?
Gentlemen, you have been created with the best of the best. You are pride and joy of all projects.
Telmo, you are so tragic.
Your mission shall be to protect the key places of my things and make sure nobody takes them. Many of you will not survive. You can be proud of the fact that you will be the pleasure of defending all things belonging to Telmo. Dino is your commander. Obey everything he tells you to do.
Did you finish already?
Sir, yes, sir! I mean to say yes. Come on, Tula. Don't just stand there. Help me. Tula, the dragon doesn't go there. long.
No, I just have to finish answering the email that I got from my friend Tito.
Tito sent you an email?
Yes, what's the matter?
No, nothing.
I think it would be best if you used your imagination to think about a project rather than strange things.
But how do you know what I'm thinking of? And besides, I can't think of anything to do for today.
I know what we can do today. We're going to make stuffed toys.
Say what?
Yeah, you know, plush toys.
Awesome! That way I can make a little friend for Dino. And will yours be for Tito?
Telmo, that's enough. Let's have a look at the materials we need. Different colored wool.
Scissors.
A pencil.
Poster board.
One bowl.
And 1 cup.
Telmo, can you please tell me what you're doing?
Don't you see? I'm measuring Dino. It's fundamental for my project.
I don't think you're clear on this. Stuffed toys are very small and round. We can't make them shape into a dino.
My stuffed toy will be the coolest, largest, and most fearsome on the world. He and I will dominate the world, and you'll do everything I tell you.
And where will you get so much wool for your super stuffed toy?
I bought 760 pounds of wool.
You'll make a mess with so much wool, Telmo.
I'm Super Telmo. I won't make a mess.
Fine. Let's start with the first thing we're going to do. We draw 2 identical circles on the poster board, the size of a bowl. Then we draw a smaller circle in the middle with the help of a cup. Then we cut them with scissors. Telmo, can you go into the kitchen and get 2 bowls and 2 cups?
Right away. Tula, are you sure the bowls are in the kitchen?
Of course. Where else would they be?
The thing is, I can't find them.
Did you look in the first cupboard?
Of course, that's the first thing I did.
How strange. Maybe Grown-up knows where they are. Grown-up, have you seen the bowls?
Wow, don't worry about it, grown-up. Do you mind if we take 2 bowls and 2 cups? I'm sure you can make another rocket with, I don't know, with the pots.
Thank you.
Tula, can you please tell me what you did with my poster board?
But I didn't do anything with it. Could it be that you used it for another project?
Impossible. I would have remembered.
Well, you still have a lot left.
Something here is very strange. Do you really think I can make a stuffed toy?
I'm sure you can make one the size of Grown-up. And while we're finishing up, we're going to explain the next step. We grab some wool, whichever color we like, and we make a little ball, one that will fit in the hole of the poster board. We grab the 2 poster boards that we've cut and we bring them together with the wool. We coil up the ball until it's covering the poster board. The more layers we make, the furrier the stuffed toy should be. Telmo, don't you think you've gone too far?
Of course not. I want to make an enormous stuffed toy.
But it won't go through the hole like that. It's better to make several layers, and if you use different colors, it will look very nice.
No, I happen to like it like this.
All right, whatever you want.
Paquito, don't distract me because this requires a lot of concentration.
You see, it doesn't go through.
You just watch how I do it. Paquito, can you please tell me what you're doing?
Telmo, what are you up to?
It's not me, it's Paquito. He's not letting me do my project. Paquito, where'd you go? Paquito, come back. What?
Of course, so now it's the hamster's fault. That's what you get for making such a big ball. Telmo, open your mouth. I can't understand you. Okay, don't get worked up. I'll go call Grown-up. Grown-up! Grown-up, can you help me disentangle Telmo? Well, while we disentangle Telmo, let's take a look at the next step. We lean the circle of wood on the rim of a table and we hold it down in the middle with one hand. We cut the wool along the edge of the rim without lifting the circle off the table. We string a long piece of wool between the two poster boards and we make a knot. We take out the poster boards one by one very carefully. Then we knot the other end of the piece of wool and now we can hang it wherever we want. It's turned out wonderful. If you want, you can decorate your stuffed toy by sticking pieces of poster board on them and making some eyes of wings or a Telmo.
Tula, that's not funny. I haven't been able to make a friend for Dino.
But, Telmo, why would Dino want another friend if he already has you?
That's true.
Ugh. As you can see, you can make all kinds of stuffed toys. One for your keys, one for your cell phone with a rubber band, one to annoy Telmo.
Ouch! 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 Whoa.
Okay, come on, I'll help you take off that wool. But where could he have gone? You'll see, he'll turn up any second now. Telmo! Dino is very injured! Hurry up, Telmo! I think Dino has gone into shock! Come back, Dino! Don't leave us! Well, what he is doing must be very important. At this pace, we're not going to get any kind of work done.
Action!
Telmo? Grown up? Paquito! Grown up, can you tell me what you are going to do to Paquito?
And cut! Tula, you've ruined the most important scene in my movie.
What?
It's my first work. When I grow up, I'm going to be a great director. In this scene, the shaman adult Tiki was going to interrogate Paquito, the farming hamster, and savior of the kingdom of Mazelandia.
And you're making a movie without me?
Well, I was going to tell you later on. You're Tulona, the whiny and big-butted princess who's held captive.
Telmo, you'll have to finish your movie later on. Right now, we need to get to work.
That's true. I had forgotten about that. Take this, grown-up. Keep studying the script while I get to work with Tula. And have you thought of what we're going to make?
Of course. Since you're so creative today, I'm sure you'll love it. Today, we're going to make drawing with wax.
Awesome! That way I can create a great scene for my movie.
Let's go over the materials we're going to need. White poster board.
I use pen. Different colored wax.
Varnish.
I don't know if I'll have enough with this.
And what do you need more for?
I want to draw a scene for my movie, but I won't have enough with this.
You can stick a few poster boards together if you want, but I'm sure you'll get tired and won't finish them.
You don't think so? I'll make the most spectacular scene in the world. It'll be worthy of an Oscar.
Oh, aren't you exaggerating?
Of course not. Us artists always aspire to be the highest achievements.
And if you don't get one, what will you do?
That is impossible. It'll be an unequaled scene, unimaginable, unbeatable.
Well then, let's start with the first step. We grab a white poster board, one that's a little thick so that it doesn't soften up and break when we add the wax to it. We cover the poster board with different colored wax by making small lines. We varnish it and then let it dry.
More paint now, it's a war!
Telmo, at this pace, you'll end up finishing mine too.
The village of Mazelandia has to be the biggest one of all time.
Well, it's not gonna happen.
What do you mean, no?
Look, if we add up the square footage of the area of the village and we divide it by the number of poster boards you have and their dimensions, we find that you're going to need 358 more poster
You mean
boards.
that Paquito won't have a village?
Exactly.
That's just not fair. I want to make the most amazing village in the world.
Telmo, what are you doing?
Not a single word.
Come on, go get cleaned up while I explain how we're going to finalize our task. We cover the poster board with black wax once the varnish has dried. We make a decorative frame with the used pen. We see how the black wax disappears when we go over it. And we can see the colors underneath. And then we draw Paquito.
What a mess. I don't know what to do.
But you can draw a whole mess of things. Does Paquito have any friends in your movie?
Of course, a lot of them.
So why don't you draw them?
Even better. Grown up. Grown up, I've thought about making a picture of adult Tiki for the movie. Would you mind being my model? So let's see. What do you say you sit down on the sofa? That doesn't convince me. Grown up, you are adult Tiki the shaman. You need to be scary looking. No. We're not getting anywhere with this. Tula, you grab Paquito while I fetch a stick.
Telmo, just leave Paquito alone, please.
Just trust me. This way I can finish shooting the scene I was doing before. This doesn't work.
Telmo, leave it to me. Much better.
But I would add one more little touch.
No. Take a good look. I think it looks terrifying.
Now you really are adult Tiki the Terrible.
Now I've got it.
Can I see yours now?
And will you show me yours?
I made a mistake before and I can't fix it.
Telmo, that's no problem. Look, you grab the black wax again and you cover up the mistake.
Tula!
Come on, I'll show you how to draw adult Tiki.
Grown up, what are you doing? You're gonna come out blurry. What are you reading?
Don Quixote, the part about the windmills.
The one where he battled against the giants?
Yes, he mistook some windmills for giants and attacked them.
That Quixote was really courageous. He attacked those giants in order to defend his love.
Well, he had a lot of imagination.
If I had lived during that time, I would have also been a knight errant. I would have used Dino as my horse. I would have been invincible. I would have been admired and respected by everyone.
Telmo, stop the dreaming and let's get started.
Just a moment. I want to race you. Whoever gets to the table first wins.
All right, on my count.
Whenever you want.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
And I won!
That's not fair. You were closer to the door that leads to the attic.
Yeah, but you counted.
Well, Now whoever gets the computer first. Yeah. Good for Super Tula.
Doesn't count. You didn't give me any time to get ready.
All right. So then we're tied.
Let's break the tie. Whoever gets to the table first wins again. Go! I won!
Shall we leave it as a tie?
All right, Tula. And what project are we doing today?
What do you say we make some windmills?
Like the ones in the Kyoto book?
Well, similar to those.
Awesome! And then we'll attack them as though they were giants.
Well, we'll see about that. Let's look at the materials we need. Sheets of paper.
White glue.
Scissors.
A ruler.
A pencil.
A clip.
We need a cork.
A little wooden stick.
Now let's look at the first part of the project. We grab 2 colored sheets of paper and we stick them together. And if they're not square-shaped, we cut off the leftover piece. We use a pencil to draw 4 diagonal lines almost to the center. We cut along the lines we have drawn, but we don't go all the way to the center.
Oh, wow. I forgot that I got a bag of sunflower seeds yesterday. You want some?
Yes, they're really good.
Paquito, they're not for you. You have some in your cage. Paquito, get off the table because we have to cut the paper. You want some seeds? We'll get some if you can.
Telmo, don't be mean. Just leave Paquito alone.
I'm going to give you a chance. You can keep the bag if you can beat me at a race. I'm going to place the bag in the back of the room. Whoever gets there first gets to keep it. Tula, hold on to Paquito while I place the bag there. When I say 3, let him go. 1, 2, 3.
Wow, that's really fast.
Oops, I didn't know Paquito was so fast. Must be very hungry.
Well, we'll have to buy more seeds.
Let's continue with the second part of our project.
We put glue on 4 alternating corners. Glue on one corner and not on the other. We fold the corners towards the middle and we place one on top of the other. We hold this down for a moment so that they stick together well. We grab a clip and we give it shape. We grab the cork and we cut it in half. We pass the clip through the windmill and the corks and the little wooden stick. I think it's best that grown-up help us for this part.
Yes, it's really hard to bend the clip. Let's go for him. Grown up!
Grown-up, can you bend the clip like it says in the diagram?
Don't worry about it, grown up. We have more. Take this other one.
Goodness gracious, it is really difficult.
Where'd he go?
Don't know. Maybe he went to go get some special tool. Very good, grown-up. It came out perfect.
Now you have to help us mount the windmill on the little wooden stick.
I don't know where grown-up went.
He must have a secret lab with the latest technology. Thank you, grown-up. You're the best. There's nothing you can't do.
We're going to do a few more. We'll get it ready and then call for you. They came out really nice. Let's give them a try.
But there's no wind inside of here.
That's why we have grown-up.
All right, grown-up.
Grown-up, we're going to try out the windmills. Can you blow for us?
Grown-up, a little harder, please.
Great, that's better. Look how they turn now.
Grown-up, much harder, much harder, much harder.
Wow, this time it's really working well.
How amazing! amazing! We were flying like comets.
Well, my friends, that's all. May the wind be on your side.
Better yet, may our grown-up be on your side. See you soon!
Telmo, the other pineapple's right here. Turn around.
Tula, I know what I'm doing here. Don't say anything.
Let's get started with the project for today.
You got it. I'll put on the screensaver and we can start.
Hello, my friends. The project for today is very easy and it comes out nice.
Yes! Multicolored dinosaurs!
Not exactly, Telmo. We're talking about multicolored bottles.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter. That's going to be fun, too. Let's go over the materials we're going to need.
A bottle made of transparent glass with a cap.
Fine salt.
Different colored chalk.
4 little cups of small containers.
Very fine sandpaper.
Sheet of paper.
Adhesive tape.
And some scissors.
Now let's get started. We fill up the little cup halfway with salt. We choose 4 different colors of chalk and we grate them with the sandpaper. A different color for each one. Then we mix the chalk with the salt. Hold on, Telmo, don't start yet. I'm going to do a trick.
Oh, yeah? That's great.
I'm going to use 3 of these little cups we have. See? The 3 of them are empty. Nothing over here, nothing over there. I line them up upside down on top of the table. Now I break a little piece of chalk and I put it underneath the one in the middle. I'm going to move the little cups without lifting them off the table and you have to tell me which one it is.
Where's the magic in that?
In that, my hands will be faster than your eyes and you won't know where the chalk is.
Impossible! My eyesight is faster than lightning speed.
Let's do one to give it a try. We move the middle one to the left and then switch it to the right. Oops, another change. Now this one goes here and the other goes there. We put this one back in the middle and that's it. Tell me, Telmo, where's the chalk?
Right here, I'm sure of it.
Are you sure? Well, pick up the cup yourself.
Oh no, it's not here. Well, this was just a tryout. Why don't you do it again? This time I'll use my superpowers to find where it is.
All right, because now I'm going to do it really fast. Are you ready, Telmo?
Super ready now!
All right, Telmo, whenever you say.
Super Telmo says it's underneath the cup in the middle. Whoa!
You have lost. The chalk is under the one on the right.
Well, where did it go?
I don't know what could have happened. Let's continue with the project.
I'm gonna fill up the cups with salt.
And I'll put colors in them. The cup with the 4 colors is now ready to go. And we're going to see what the next step is. We make a funnel with the sheets of paper so we can pour the salt inside the bottle by rolling the sheet of paper as though we were making a paper cone. We put a little bit of adhesive tape so that it doesn't fall apart on us.
super easy. Will you let me make the funnel?
Of course, I'll start cutting the tape.
Can you pass me a piece of tape, please?
Yes, take it, but don't let it fold. Telmo, it's on the tip of your nose.
How on earth did it end up there?
That piece is no good anymore. Throw it away and I'll give you another one.
All right, thank you.
Maybe you should hold the funnel with both hands and I'll put the piece of tape on it.
All right, thank you.
Now we just need to do the last part of the project. It's time to fill up the bottle. We pour a little bit of each color in order to make layers. We tilt the bottle a little bit every time and we add a layer so that they don't all look the same. We add the layers of color until we fill up the whole bottle. Then we top the bottle off with a cork and a cap. This part is the most fun. Telmo, you choose one color and I'll choose another and we'll start filling the bottle.
I'll do red!
I'm not deaf.
This funnel is great to use as a loudspeaker. I'm gonna give it another go. Grown up! I'm sorry, grown up. I was trying out my loudspeaker.
Blue, 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 my layer's going to be blue.
Just like the water of the ocean at sunrise.
Or like the sky during the sunset.
Red, 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 my layer's gonna be red.
Like the strawberries in my garden.
Or like the blood of a dolphin.
Telmo!
What? Or like the watermelons?
It turned out wonderful.
There are thousands of different colors and shape combinations.
And you can pick different kinds of bottles or containers.
See you soon, my friends!
Are you going to a costume party? Telmo, I don't understand a single word you're saying.
Ooh, no. I've been looking for ideas for today's project.
In the ocean?
Yes, because today we're going to make colored fish. And the ocean is the best place to study them.
Can you show me your notes?
Yes, of course. Well, I don't think my notebook is waterproof.
Well, don't worry about it. Take off the equipment and let's look at the materials we need. Telmo!
Colored pencils.
Fishing string.
Glue.
Scissors.
Adhesive tape.
White poster board. Telmo, take off that suit. You won't be able to do the project like that.
Now let's get started.
We draw the outline of a fish on a white poster board. We also draw two fins with flaps, but separated from the body. We cut the outline of the fish on the poster board and the fins. We draw in the details on both sides.
I'm going to draw a dolphin, a whale, and an orca.
And I will draw two fish, many colors, and a Telmo.
What do you mean a Telmo? I'm not a fish.
But of course you are.
No, I'm not.
Well, you just got hooked like a fish.
Are you talking about my girlfriend?
Yes. Have you already told her, by the way?
Yes.
And what did she say?
She said yes, and she gave me a kiss.
Well, that's nice, right?
No.
No.
No, because I've never had a girlfriend and I don't know what to do with girlfriends.
What do you do with girlfriends? Well,
Yes? What do I do with my girlfriend to make her happy?
give her presents, say nice things to her, spoil her a lot, kiss her at least once a day.
And that is all?
Nope, that's just the beginning. Then it gets complicated, but you learn as you go.
Hey, what do girlfriends do for you?
Well, they accept the presents, they let you spoil them, and they kiss you back if they're in a good mood.
Well, I don't think that's a fair exchange.
It is what it is.
That reminds me that I have to make 2 of each fish.
And why?
Because we have to split up all the assets.
Well, get with it because you have double the work. In the meantime, let's look at the second part of our project. We color the fish and fins with different colored pencils. We fold the flaps of the fins and we stick them on both sides of the fish with glue. Then we let them dry for a while.
I don't know what color to paint my fish since I lost my nose.
Doesn't matter. In any case, you don't have a fish ready to be painted.
What do you mean? I have 3 fishes already.
I don't see any fish.
1, 2, and 3. See? There are 3.
Are you sure?
Tula, stop it! I've got enough with my girlfriend already because she always wants to be right.
The dolphin, the whale, and the orca are not fish. They're mammals.
Oops, and furthermore, we studied them in school not too long ago. Hey, please don't tell my girlfriend.
Relax, I won't tell her anything. It will be our secret.
Do I have to do them over again?
No, silly, you can paint them. After all, they all live in the ocean. Let's look at the last part of the project. We cut various pieces of fishing string in different lengths. We tape one end of the string to the middle of the fish, and we stick the other end to the ceiling with tape. Let's call Grown-up so he can help us hang them from the ceiling.
Shall we play Go Fish before we do that?
And how do you play that?
Well, I get a fish pole and then I get up on the table, which will be my boat. You grab 2 fish, 1 in each hand, and you move them like they were swimming.
How complicated. I propose something more fun.
What?
Fishing for Paquito.
For Paquito? I like that. But how will we do that?
You'll see. Go get Paquito. I'm going to get a large cardboard box. Place Paquito inside the box.
All right.
I've tied a hazelnut to the string.
Tula, my little sweetheart, will you let me fish?
All right, get up on the table.
He won't bite.
Hold on, be patient.
Yeah, he bit it. I can't handle him. I'm gonna have to use my super strength. Super Telmo and oh! That little rodent fish has gotten away from me.
Well, we'll try it again later on. For now, let's hang up the fish.
Oof, this is really complicated.
Yes, we should call Grown-up so that he can help us.
Grown-up!
Can you come here and help us, please? Grown-up, can you help us hang these colored fish?
We now have our own aquarium.
And if we blow on them, they'll move as if they're swimming.
disaster. I can't find it.
What are you looking for, Telmo?
Tito's telephone number. Today we start our karate classes and I need to call him so we can meet up.
He signed up for karate with you?
Yes, of course. That big bully at school will never mess with us again.
Telmo, do you really think it's gonna help you?
Of course it is. Look, Grown-Up has already shown me a few tricks. And with what I learned with my super velocity, I will be invincible. Stop, Paquito, or you will have to deal with Telmo the Terrible.
Even a hamster can beat you.
That's only because he's very small and slippery.
And why don't you do what he does? Be Paquito, my friend.
No, I want to learn how to fight, but the first thing of all, I need to find Tito's number.
I think I know what project we can do.
What?
A notebook. And you can use it as a phone book.
Well, why don't we make something more practical? Why don't we make a gigantic robot? That way I wouldn't have to go to karate.
There's no hole for you. Let's go over the materials we're going to need. Sheets of paper.
Poster board.
Cardboard.
White glue.
And glue.
Scissors.
Pencil.
And felt. I think I'm going to take Dino with me.
Telmo, he's a stuffed animal.
That's why. That way he'll turn into Dino Karate Kid. And he can defend himself from Paquito.
Oh, really? Paquito has attacked your dino?
Did he tell you that?
Telmo, Paquito's not offensive.
I'm going to show you. Dino told me he was sitting there quietly, savoring an olive sandwich, his favorite. All of a sudden, Paquito turned and jumped on him. Dino tried to get up, but Paquito used evil tactics and wouldn't let him up. In the end, Paquito got what he wanted and ran off with the sandwich.
Let's just get started with the first step we're going to take. We draw a line down the middle of the 3 sheets of folio paper and we cut them. We glue the ends of each half together and make a very long piece. We fold one end of the long piece of paper into whatever size notebook we want to make. Using that size, we fold the rest of the long piece of paper into a zigzag fashion.
Tula, we're not going to have enough paper.
What do you mean?
Look, if we write down the number for Tito and for my girlfriend, our home number...
Telmo, you can write down more than one number on a page.
Or I can make 500 notebooks.
Of course, but then you'll never know which one you wrote Tito's number in.
Don't worry about it. I found a way to make them different.
Telmo's always the same, tra-la-lee, tra-la-la. Telmo's always the same, tra-la-lee, tra-la-la.
This time you'll be surprised, tra-la-lee, tra-la-la. But this time you'll be surprised, tra-la-lee, tra-la-la.
What will you do, tra-la-lee, tra-la-la? What will you do, tra-la-lee, tra-la-la?
For now I'm going to think about it, tra-la-lee, tra-la-la. For now I'm going to think about it, tra-lee, tra-la-la.
While you think about it, let's continue with the next step. We make the covers by cutting the 2 rectangles of cardboard the same size as the pages of paper. We cut 2 rectangles of felt the same size as the covers and we leave the margin about 2 fingers. We glue the cardboard covers on the middle of the felt and we cut the corners of the felt and we fold them and glue them with white glue. Why didn't Tito tell me he signed up? What is that?
Do you like karate?
Of course! I'm an expert fighter. I could show him a few things.
That's impossible.
Yeah, yeah, yeah! What'd you think, Telmo?
I am capable of doing you much better. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, the thing is, I wasn't warmed up. Check this out.
Are you convinced now?
The thing is, I'm too quick and can't control myself.
Are you sure you don't want me to teach you?
Surprise me.
Now look, the first thing you should do is learn to be in harmony with yourself. You should feel yourself breathing and relax.
This is nonsense.
Telmo, don't ruin my concentration.
But I want to learn how to fight. I'm a man of action.
Go on, get on the table and try it. Now sit down, close your eyes, and breathe deeply.
Am I a fighter now?
You need to have a little bit of patience. Relax and let yourself go. Very good, Telmo. Continue. Telmo!
Come here, you bully!
You are simply impossible.
But what can I do?
The best thing you can do is take that notebook to class and write down the moves that they show you.
Of course! I don't know why I didn't think of that.
And since we can decorate them however we want, you can make them all different. Let's go over the last step. We cut 2 colored poster boards a little bit smaller than the covers. By using the glue, we glue the first page of the paper zigzag to the cover, and we put the colored poster board right on top of it. Do the same thing with the other cover. We make the shapes with colored felt, and we stick them on top of the cover with white glue.
Look, Paquito, it's your size. Paquito, this time you won't get away from me. Someday I'll catch him.
Telmo, did you find Tito's number?
What do you want it for?
Well, so I can write it down in my new notebook.
So you want to have Tito's number, do you? When I see him, I'm going to tell him.
Telmo!
I'm super fast. You won't catch me.
Telmo, come here. Telmo, where are you? Hello, have you seen my brother Telmo? Are you coming, Telmo? It's time now. We're waiting for you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'd forgotten about it. The thing is, my mind is somewhere else.
What are you thinking about?
About my super girlfriend.
Your girlfriend? You have a girlfriend?
Yes. And she's so pretty and sweet.
Since when?
Since this morning in the garden.
And she already said yes?
No, I haven't asked her to go steady.
You haven't even asked? So then she doesn't know she's your girlfriend.
No, not yet.
What are you waiting for?
I can't do it. If she says no to me, I won't have a girlfriend. It'll be a tragedy.
But you don't have a girlfriend now.
Yes, I'm almost there. I just need the other half. Hello, my friends. We are here.
Have you picked a project for today? It was your turn to think of one.
Yes.
Well, what is it?
See if you can guess it. Or.
Well, I can't think of it. I know, an ostrich.
No, Tula. Hold on. Let me give you more clues.
Now I got it. You're a hen.
Yes. We're going to make hens out of clay.
Oh, how fun. That's a great idea.
Let's go over the materials we need.
Clay.
A smile. A piece of string.
Acrylic paints in different colors.
A few locks of beautiful blonde hair.
You mean colored feathers. Telmo, pay more attention, please. A wooden knife.
Little case. Oops, I'm sorry. A piece of wood and some scissors.
Paintbrushes.
Now let's get started.
We grab a chunk of clay and we shape it into the body of the hen, giving the shape a head and a tail. We created a flat base so that the hen can remain seated. We prepare 4 smaller balls, 2 for the wings and 2 for the beak, and we shape them. We grab 3 more little balls and we create the beak and the crest and the chin.
Oh, poor Paquito. What happened to you?
Telmo, isn't that your egg?
Oops, I'm sorry, Paquito.
Now we need to prepare the hen so we can add the feet and the tail. We cut 2 pieces of string in order to make the feet. We make 2 little holes in the base of the hen's body, one for each leg, and then another on each foot. make a hole on the tail so we can add the feathers.
They have to be sufficiently wide and deep so that the string can go through.
We have all the parts of the hen ready to go. Now we're going to place each one in its place except for the feet.
All right, this is done now.
Now that we have finished the hens, what do you say we give them to our grown-up so he can put them in the oven?
No, Tula, we're not on that show anymore, Telmo and Tula the Little Cooks. We're doing projects now.
No, silly, we're not going to eat them. It's just so that the clay will harden.
Oh, all right. Grown-up!
Can you put these 2 hens to cook in the oven at 250 degrees for 20 minutes? They're looking really nice, huh?
They are, but wait until you see them finished.
Now we're going to mount the feet and the feathers on the tail. We cut 2 pieces of string. We put a little drop of glue in each hole and we insert the ends of the strings in each one and we let them dry. We put a little bit of glue on the feathers and we place them inside of the hole. We paint the hens however we would like.
Be very careful with the glue. Try not to get it on you, and remember that you just need 1 drop.
If you get the glue on your hands, wash them right away and you should be fine. What are you doing?
I'm going to use this leftover string to make my girlfriend a ring.
Great idea.
I'll give it to her when I ask her to be my girlfriend.
You mean like a promise ring? Well, you better start thinking about the splitting up of assets.
What is that?
Well, when you get married, half of your toys will be hers and half of her dolls will be yours.
Half of them? What do I do with 300 dolls? And my dino will also be part of the split?
Everything.
I don't care. She deserves everything.
Well, now we have the hens painted. Now we draw the eyes with a thin paintbrush. We can draw them in many different shapes to make our hens look either sleepy or really happy.
What do you think? Did they come out well?
Telmo, we have to go.
We have to go? To where? To see my girlfriend? Yippee! I'll give her the ring and introduce you.
No, we're going to the eye doctor.
But I can see just fine.
But I don't think your hen can.
Oh, the poor thing! I'll put them on her right now.
Well, now we have our hens finished up.
You can make them as many different colors and sizes as you want.
Until you have a complete hen house.
See you later, my friends. Tula, can I say hi to my girlfriend in case she's watching?
But of course.
Hello, I really miss you. I'll see you tomorrow. I have a surprise for you. And we can talk about the splitting of assets later.
Hello, my friends. I'm waiting for Telmo. He spent last night at his friend's house. Oh, that's my cell phone. Where did I put it? I'll just wait until it rings again and see where the sound's coming from. I've got it. I think it's coming from the bed. I left it there this morning. It's right here. He just sent me a text message letting me know he's about to get here. He must have not heard the alarm clock this morning. If he takes too long, we'll start without him.
Hello, my friends. Hello, Tula. Forgive me for being late.
Telmo, this is no time for you to be getting home. We were waiting for you.
I'm sorry. I spent the night at a friend's house. It's raining and I couldn't find a taxi to come home.
When it's raining, it's really hard to find a free one.
Why don't we make a super taxi?
Good idea. Today's project will be making a papier-mâché taxi.
Let's look at the materials we need.
Clay.
Newspaper.
A paintbrush.
White glue.
Plastic paint.
Markers.
Poster boards.
Scissors.
And water.
Now let's get started.
What do you say we choose a typical taxi found in Barcelona?
I love their pink and pistachio colors.
Telmo, don't be so tasteless. They're yellow and black.
Let's look at the first part of our project.
We make the shape of a car by using clay. We cut some strips of newspaper, and we take the strips and add a mixture of white glue and some drops of water to them. We place the strips one by one on top of the shape of the car till we've covered it completely and we let it dry.
I'll start cutting the strips of paper and you can start making the mold.
You got it.
Listen to this news. Very good. A dinosaur has been found taking a bath in the park fountain. When asked what he was doing, he replied that he was very hot and that he didn't fit in the bathtub of his house. His name is Dino and he's a friend of Telmo. They busted Dino taking a bath in the park.
That's not true. You made it up yourself.
Oh no, it's the truth.
Let me see that.
Okay, just a second. Here, you can read the news now.
That's not fair. I can't read anything like that. You made this up.
Don't get mad, it was just a joke.
Well, then give me another page of the newspaper. I want to read some news, too.
Alright, take this one because it's full of news.
Look at this one. A hamster walked into the dog pound this morning and opened up the cages, letting the dogs escape. He ran away with one of them. There's a reward for anyone who could find a clue regarding his identity.
I'm sure it wasn't Paquito. All he knows how to do is eat.
All right, let's stop reading the news. Continue cutting the strips because if not, we're never going to finish.
While I cut the paper, let's look at the second part of the project.
We empty the car of the clay once it's dry. Cut the leftover paper from the base with the scissors until it's nice and even. Then we paint the car black and yellow with plastic paint. We draw the details with a black marker. Be careful not to tear the paper when you remove the clay. What do you say I hold the car while we take out the clay?
All right. Oof, that was not easy. I'm tired now.
Don't worry about it. Now it's time to paint it, which is fun and not tiring at all.
Oh, don't get too close. You're infected with something strange. You're going to contaminate me.
It can't be because I feel really great. Thank goodness, they're little pieces of clay. I'm not sick. Whippy!
Well, I wanted to pretend I'm sick too. Now we both look the same.
Yes, we can contaminate each other.
Why don't we call Grown-up to see what he does when he sees us?
All right. Grown-up! Can you come here for a second?
Grown-up, we have a bad headache. I think we managed to fool him. I'm sure we'll get to miss school tomorrow.
No, Telmo, we'll tell him the truth later. Ah! We deserved it.
Yes, we shouldn't lie to grown-ups about something so serious.
Let's go for the last part. While it's drying, we'll make the bumpers in the taxi sign by cutting and painting some poster board. When everything is dry, we'll glue the details to the car and that's it.
I'm gonna make the bumpers. They're important because they protect the body of the car from little hits.
I will make the taxi sign and I will write the word taxi with the marker. It came out really nice.
Yes, but now we have to try it out.
Try it out, but how?
You'll see. Grown up! Can you come here and please bring Paquito with you? What's the matter, grown up? Are you sad? Well, I've prepared this game that you're gonna love and will make you happy. Grown up, let's try out the taxi. You can be the police officer. Paquito will be the driver. Put him on top of the car, please. We can play now. Of course, remember to drive with caution because Paquito is on top. And obey the officer. Taxi! Taxi!
Hello, my little fellow cooks.
I am Telmo.
And I'm Tula.
We are the Little Cooks. Today, we're going to make a submarine with lentils.
No, Telmo. A sandwich with anchovies and tomatoes.
That's right, a sandwich with anchovies and cream.
No, Telmo. We're going to make a sandwich with anchovies and tomato.
That's it. And a dinosaur strawberry milkshake.
No, just the strawberry shake.
That's what I just finished saying.
Okay. And the ingredients we'll need for the sandwich are a few slices of bread,
Sliced tomatoes.
anchovy fillets,
And for the super strawberry shake, sugar.
yogurt,
Strawberry ice cream.
powdered vanilla,
Lemon juice.
orange juice,
Lemon shaving.
ice cubes.
And strawberries.
Great, now we have everything. Let's make the anchovy sandwich.
Right, that's very easy. We grab a slice of bread. And when we have the slice of bread on the plate... just a second, Tula. I haven't finished talking about the bread.
All right, what else did you want to say about it?
The bread is so wonderful. So white.
Come on now, Telmo.
To bread.
Oy.
Oh, wonderful bread, white and so pure and full of softer bread.
You're on your own. I'll start putting on the anchovies.
All right.
My little cooks, these little fish are delicious.
If you ask me, they're a little salty.
That's true. They're salty little fish.
And of course, they're called anchovies.
And they're prepared with a lot of salt.
And that's why our grown-up washed the anchovies with water before we got started.
All right, we put about 4 anchovy fillets on the bread.
It's delicious.
And now we add 2 tomato slices.
Tomatoes so good.
Now we just need to cover the tomato and the anchovies
with another slice of bread.
That's it.
Ready. My first anchovy and tomato sandwich.
And mine too. Anchovies, anchovies, anchovies over here.
Anchovies, anchovies, anchovies over here.
Anchovies,
Anchovies.
anchovies,
Anchovies.
anchovies.
Now let's eat.
Hold on, Telmo.
What were you saying, Tula?
We still need to make the strawberry shake.
Then let's do it.
We've put 4 cups of strawberries, which Telmo already washed. So first we're going to add 4 tablespoons of sugar over the strawberries.
By the way, Tula, the sandwich is, delicious.
Yes, I already saw that. We add 2 scoops of strawberry ice cream.
I'll add the yogurt.
And I'll add the half of teaspoon of vanilla.
What does vanilla taste like?
Like vanilla. What else would it taste like?
Pepper!
No, not like pepper.
Yes!
No.
Yes!
Telmo!
All right.
Now we add some lemon juice and orange juice.
And shavings from another lemon.
And, oh yeah, 6 ice cubes.
And where are the ice cubes?
They're in the freezer.
All right.
We add the ice cubes.
All right.
And now we ask our grown-up to help us with the blender.
Grown-up! Can you help us with the blender to blend our strawberry shake, please? Me! I wanted to press the button!
And while our grown-up blends up our delicious strawberry shake, we'll go over the ingredients that we've used today. Ingredients to make an anchovy and tomato sandwich. 2 slices of bread, 2 slices of ripe tomato, 4 anchovy fillets without oil, ingredients to make a strawberry milkshake, 4 tablespoons of sugar, 2 scoops of strawberry ice cream, 1 natural yogurt, a half teaspoon of vanilla, lemon juice, orange juice, lemon shavings, 6 ice cubes, and 4 cups of strawberries.
Oh man, I'm starving.
That's because you ate your sandwich before.
Well, I'm gonna make another one.
Telmo, we need to say goodbye now.
I'm busy, Tula. Say goodbye to our friends.
All right. Goodbye, my little cooks. Until next time. Mwah, mwah.
Hello! I am Telmo.
And I'm Tula. We are the Little Cooks.
Today, we are going to show you how to make an elephant in vinegar.
An elephant in vinegar? Telmo.
Oops, you're right. How about a steam lamp?
No, we're making a chocolate cake.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite kind of cake. A chocolate cake!
It's very simple. Grab some paper and pencil so you can write down the ingredients that we need.
Hold on a sec. Okay, I'm ready.
Good. Eggs. A yogurt.
Flour.
Sugar.
Olive oil.
Yeast.
And last but not least, cocoa powder!
Now let's get started. First, we ask our grown-up to preheat the oven for us to the temperature of 350 degrees so that it can start heating up. Grown-up! Can you please preheat the oven to 350 degrees? Pretty please? Thank you!
Let's begin.
We grab a bowl and we drop 3 eggs into it. Telmo, without the shell.
Of course. Without the shell.
I start to beat them with the mixer.
Now I grab the yogurt and I drop it inside the bowl.
Use a little spoon to help you so that you don't leave anything behind.
All right.
You're not supposed to eat it, Telmo. You're supposed to put it in the bowl.
Oh, it's too late now. All right, we'll use the yogurt container as a measuring cup.
Put in 2.5 cups of flour. And don't stop mixing the ingredients so that you don't end up with any lumps.
And now we can add the yeast.
Telmo, first we need to put in the sugar.
Oh, it's way too late.
All right, that's no problem. And now 2 cups of sugar.
How about 3?
No, Telmo, because then it's going to be too sweet.
Oh, well that's perfect.
Better not, Telmo.
All right.
Oof, this is starting to get me a little tired.
Oh, do you want me to take over for you?
There's no need. I think I can make it till the end. Now add the oil.
All right, 1 cup of olive oil coming up. And now, the best part.
That's it, the cocoa.
The super cocoa. 1 cup of super cocoa powder.
This is ready now.
And last of all, the pepper.
What? Pepper?
Why don't we try a fantastic experiment? Yummy chocolate cake with pepper.
Not pepper, Telmo. I really don't like chocolate cake with pepper.
Oh, darn it. But we need to try that some other day. It has to be delicious.
All right, for another day.
All right, well, that's all the ingredients.
Even though I've mixed it up very well, there must be still a few lumps.
You need to mix it with my super strength.
I don't have super strength, Telmo.
I do. Now let me get my hands on that.
All right.
The cake dough is ready.
Okay, we grab the cake pan we're going to use to put in the oven and we coat the entire surface with butter. Is everything okay, Super Telmo?
Yes. I'm just trying to get my strength back. Us superheroes do that, you know.
Right. Okay, my friends, what I'm doing right now is so the dough won't stick to the pan. And while Telmo tries to get his super strength back, I'll put the dough into the cake pan. What are you doing?
This will help me get my super strength back.
You're not supposed to do that. You're gonna get a tummy ache.
Well, superheroes don't ever get any.
All right. The batter is ready to be put inside the oven.
But for that, we're gonna need the help of a grown-up because we're still not old enough to do that.
Grown up! Oh, please, can you put this cake batter into the oven? Don't forget, you have to preheat it first so that when it's hot, you're ready to bake.
All right, little cooks. The oven is really hot now. Don't get near it because you could get burned.
We have to let the cake bake for 25 minutes.
They're done! They're done!
Remember, the cake will be hot when it comes out of the oven.
And you should never, ever, ever eat a cake when it's hot.
Because you might get a bad tummy ache.
Perfect!
I'm so hungry.
And the best thing is that you can add anything. We can fill it with marmalade and cover it with melted chocolate. Oh, and dried fruit.
Almonds, pine seeds, and pepper.
All right, we can add pepper too if you want.
I really love pepper.
My little friends, it's time for us to repeat the ingredients to you so you can know how to make a delicious chocolate cake. Ingredients for chocolate cake: 3 eggs, 1 natural yogurt, 2.5 cups of flour, 2 cups of sugar, 1 cup of cocoa, 1 envelope of yeast, 1 cup of olive oil, butter to grease the pan.
Ta-da! What do you think?
We've added some strawberry marmalade on the inside and we've covered it with powdered sugar.
Let's go show it to our grown-up now.
I think that's a great idea. Be very careful, Telmo. Please don't drop it.
No problem. I've got superpowers.
Hello, my little fellow cooks.
I'm Telmo.
And I'm Tula. We are the little cooks.
Today, we're going to make chocolate.
No, Telmo. Today we're going to make cookies.
And why don't we make chocolate, Tula?
Well, because I feel like making cookies.
I know. Today, we'll make cookies with delicious chocolate chips.
That's perfect. Let's start with the ingredients.
Okay, I'm so very hungry. To make chocolate chip cookies, we will need
Sugar,
butter,
eggs,
salt,
flour,
chocolate chips,
brown sugar,
baking soda.
and vanilla.
Let's get started.
Okay, before we begin anything,
Why don't we make a huge cookie with chocolate chips instead of making a bunch of little ones?
I don't think so. We'll make a giant cookie some other day. Today, we'll make lots of them, but little ones.
All right, the thing is, I'm super hungry.
To start with, and while we prepare the dough, we need to turn on the oven so that it can start heating up.
But to do that, we'll ask our grown-up to do that for us. Because we're still not allowed to do that.
Grown up! Can you turn on the oven for us, please? To 325 degrees.
We'll grab a bowl and put in 1 large cup of sugar.
And I'll add another 1 cup of brown sugar.
Now, I'll add 1 large cup of butter.
And I'll add 2 eggs.
We need to mix everything up with a wooden spoon.
And while Telmo is mixing up the ingredients, I'll add a pinch of salt. And now we add 2 large cups of flour.
And now the chocolate!
No, Telmo, we still need to add the baking soda.
Oh.
Half a tablespoon of baking soda. That's it.
Oh, and the vanilla?
Oh, yeah. 1 teaspoon is enough to give it some good flavor.
It smells yummy.
Yeah. Telmo, we won't have any chocolate left for the cookies.
All right, but there's still a lot.
Stop.
But I love chocolate.
My dear little cooks, you can make whatever variations you like with the cookies. For example, you can add nuts or hazelnuts or add more chocolate chips. Right, Telmo? Telmo?
Yeah?
What were you doing?
Well, we need to keep mixing this.
Cookies, yummy cookies with tasty chips.
Of chocolate.
With tasty chips.
Of chocolate.
With tasty chips.
Of chocolate. And the chocolate, when do we add it?
Now!
Great!
We add the entire bag of chocolate chips.
Cool!
They're going to be delicious. And the best thing is that they're super easy to make.
And now to the oven. And later, we're all going to eat delicious chocolate chip cookies.
Just a second, Telmo. First, we need to put them on the cookie sheet. Start dropping tablespoons of dough with some space in between so that they don't stick together. Perfect!
To the oven!
But for that, we'll ask our grown-up to help us, since we're not allowed to do that yet. Grown-up! Can you put our chocolate chip cookies in the oven, please?
And we'll leave them there for about 10 minutes.
Caw, they're done! Caw, they're done! Raw!
They smell so good.
Thank you. Okay, my dear cooks. Now our yummy chocolate chip cookies are ready. But we have to wait for them to cool down a little bit. We can't touch them because they're very hot and will get burned.
Ow, ow, ow.
Telmo, I told you they were very hot.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go ask the grown-up to make it better.
If we get burned, we always need to notify our grown-ups since they know exactly what to do. In the meantime, let's go over the ingredients. Ingredients for chocolate chip cookies. 7 ounces of white sugar, 7.5 ounces of brown sugar, 7.5 ounces of butter, 2 eggs, a pinch of salt, 12.5 ounces of flour, a half tablespoon of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and 1 bag of chocolate chips.
Can I have another with whipped cream, please?
Telmo, you eat way too fast. You're gonna get sick.
I would do it, but
Ay.
oh.
My dear little cooks, you can do what we're doing and add whatever you most like to your cookies. Whipped cream, dulce de leche...
Chocolate?
Everything that you like.
Can you, give me another chocolate chip cookie with some whipped cream on it, please?
Ugh. Hello. We are Telmo
And Tula. We are the Raspberry Brothers.
Raspberry? Not raspberry, Telmo. Cooks. We are cooks.
Oh, yeah. I got confused. Because we went to the forest today, and Tula and I are going to prepare a delicious fruit salad, so I was thinking about the strawberries, the blackberries, the raspberries, and...
As Telmo was saying, we are going to be making a fresh fruit salad of forest fruits.
Tula, it's better to say it like this. A delicious fruit salad of forest fruits! That way is better. We need to introduce our fruit friends the right way. They are very important because they keep us healthy, and aside from that, they're delicious.
Well, all right, you have a point. Paper and pencil, Telmo.
Oh yeah, paper and pencil. Ready?
In order to make a fruit salad of forest fruits, we are going to need strawberries,
Cherries,
raspberries,
gooseberries,
blackberries,
sugar.
and oranges. Let's begin. First of all, before we do anything else, we need to wash the fruits because even though they look clean, we always need to wash them before we eat them.
I'll put them under the water so that they can soak, and later I will drain them.
First, the strawberries, which are my favorite. I love strawberries.
These strawberries are different to the big strawberries that you often find in supermarkets. If you look closely, these strawberries are much smaller, but that doesn't mean they're less delicious.
All right, the strawberries have been washed now. Now we're going to put the cherries in.
Let me tell you a little bit about where cherries come from. That way they'll taste a lot better. Cherries come from the cherry tree. The cherry tree is a very beautiful tree.
Be careful when you stick a cherry in your mouth to eat it because it has a pit. Don't eat the pits. Look at my earrings.
Tula, later on we're gonna have to eat your earring cherries.
All right, let's go get the blackberries. Oh, blackberries. My friends, be careful not to get stained by the blackberries because when they are very ripe, they stain you a lot. That doesn't scare me, Telmo.
Oh, darn it. Ah!
That doesn't scare me, Telmo.
Oh, darn it.
Wild blackberries are also very beautiful, but be careful when you pick them because they will pinch you.
Ow! The blackberries are ready. Now it's time for the gooseberries.
Gooseberries are like very small red grapes that are very beautiful. You can do many things with gooseberries. There's gooseberry syrup, gooseberry jelly, gooseberry ice cream.
Ah!
If you keep that up, we won't have any blackberries for the fruit salad.
Oh.
Go on, clean your face. And now the raspberries.
You like strawberries, but I happen to like raspberries most of all. They are very beautiful and delicious. When I'm walking in the forest and I come upon a raspberry shrub, it's like magic. Be careful not to eat too many of them at once because they will make you feel sick.
We have washed all the fruits now. We'll put all of them in a bowl and we'll mix them up well.
I'll start squeezing the oranges that our adult has already cut up for us.
All right.
I'll go squeeze the oranges.
So we can make a fruit salad that is very nice and tasty and yummy. So yummy.
It's going to be beautiful. Ba-da-pa-pum. This is ready now.
This is almost ready. Now we just need to sprinkle a little bit of sugar on it.
Put a lot on there.
No, Telmo. Fruits are already very sweet. We'll just put a few spoonfuls to make them a little bit sweeter, and that's it.
Well, I'll put the orange juice over the top so that it can blend with the sugar and the fruits of the forest will absorb it well.
And now to the fridge.
Oh, we forgot the pepper, Tula.
No, Telmo.
Come on, Tula, just a little bit won't hurt.
Telmo, if you want, when you put it on your plate, you can add some pepper, but not now. I don't like a fruit salad of forest fruits with pepper.
All right.
We need to put it in the fridge.
But to do that, we're going to need the help from our grown-up because we can't do it on our own.
Grown-up! Can you please put the fruit salad of fresh forest fruits in the fridge for us, please? We will leave the fruit salad in the fridge for 1 hour so that they're deliciously cold.
And now, let's go back over the recipe. Strawberries, cherries, raspberries, gooseberries, blackberries, 1 spoon of sugar, and orange juice.
Now let's eat! This fruit salad of fresh forest fruits is delicious!
You want some?
No, thank you. Telmo, you look like a tomato.
Oh, darn it.
Good morning, my friends. Come on, Telmo, we should have already started.
coming.
Are you okay?
I'm just sleepy. I had nightmares and my tummy really hurts. So I'm just super.
Oh, wow. And why is that?
I don't know, Tula.
Maybe you ate something yesterday that wasn't good for you.
I don't know. I had a piece of chocolate cake, 3 chocolate bars, a chocolate milkshake, and I think that was all. Oh yeah, and 12 chocolate truffles.
And you're surprised that you have a stomachache and that you couldn't sleep?
Yeah.
Well, today we're gonna make a healthy breakfast.
Dinosaurs and chocolate?
No, Telmo, I said healthy.
Okay. A dinosaur with chocolate and a piece of lettuce.
No, Telmo, we're going to make some delicious muesli for breakfast.
And what is that?
You'll see right now. It's very healthy and it's also delicious.
Does it have chocolate?
No, Telmo.
Oh, darn it.
But I'm sure you're going to love it once you taste it.
All right.
Let's start with the ingredients we need to make our delicious muesli and fruit. We need yogurt, rolled oats, honey, peeled and sliced apples, raisins, oranges, and the fruit of your choice, and nuts.
I like it so far.
Of course you do. Good. Let's go. To start with, we grab a bowl.
Oh, bowl. Okay.
This bowl is very little. Let's see if I can find a bigger one.
Okay. Much bigger.
Telmo?
Tell me.
This bowl's way too large.
You got a point. Maybe I'm still sleepy. I am sleepy. I am sleepy. And I need to wake up.
Because you have to make some yummy muesli, very, very yummy.
I know, but I am still very sleepy.
Then wake up right now. This one is perfect. Good, my little friends. First, we put the peeled and sliced apples into the bowl. Our grown-up has prepared 2 for us because we're going to make 2 portions of muesli.
What else?
A handful of raisins.
Let's put 2 instead, because I really like raisins.
Now we have to squeeze an orange.
I'll do it! I have one doubt, Tula.
Tell me.
Why is it called muesli?
That's a good question. Muesli is a very common breakfast in Switzerland. At the start of the century, a Swiss doctor made muesli, a very well-known meal. His name was Dr. Bitter Benner.
Bitter what?
Benner. Bitter Benner. He made muesli famous and the best breakfast in the world.
Oh, well that's cool. I hope it tastes really good. This is ready now.
Yes, you'll see. Now we put a spoonful of honey and we mix it up so that it blends nicely with the orange juice.
Okay, it's really blended now.
Perfect! Pour the juice inside the bowl and let's go get the nuts. A good handful.
Make it 2.
All right.
I'm starting to like this.
I'm glad. And now...
Just a moment.
What's wrong now, Telmo?
You need to hide, Tula.
What is it?
Look, it's an evil fly. It's come to steal that doctor's muesli.
Don't be silly, Telmo.
Look! It wants to steal our miraculous recipe, but it won't get away with it because Super Telmo is here.
Telmo?
Hold on, you'll see. You can come out now, Tula. The danger is over now.
I don't know what danger you're talking about.
It was a fly that likes to steal recipes.
All right, then. Let's move on. Now it's time for the yogurt.
I know. 2 yogurts, 1 for each one.
Exactly.
This is looking really good.
Of course. Now it's time for the rolled oats.
All right. How many spoonfuls?
3 for each one.
Well, here go the 6 spoonfuls. Good. I think this is ready.
It's great.
Now let's eat!
No, Telmo, we still need to add some fruit.
But I'm so hungry.
The fruit will make it taste much better.
Pepper is a fruit, right?
You know it's not, Telmo.
Well, then I choose raspberries.
And I, a few blackberries because I love them. So that's it.
Stupendous!
And while we set the table for breakfast, let's go over the ingredients for some delicious muesli. Ingredients for muesli, 2 portions. A handful of raisins, juice from 1 orange, 2 apples, 2 yogurts, 6 spoons of rolled oats, a handful of nuts, 1 spoonful of honey, and fruit of choice.
This is delicious.
You see, Telmo?
That doctor, what's his name? Did a great thing by giving us this recipe.
Dr. Bitcher Benner.
That's it.
It would be great if we could eat muesli every day and combine it with the fruit of the season.
Is chocolate a seasonal fruit?
Telmo.
Yeah, it was just a joke. Everyone calm down. Here comes that evil recipe stealing fly again.
Goodbye, my little friends. Until the next time.
Telmo.
And I'm Tula.
We are the cooking tomatoes. It'd be so fun to be tomato.
Not really, Telmo. We are the little cooks.
All right, let's get the recipe for today.
Okay.
We're going to make a remote control.
A remote control?
Yes. All right. A remote control is very dry. It's hard to eat. So let's make a remote control coated in batter.
Telmo?
Yeah?
That probably tastes very bad.
Yeah, it might give us a stomach ache.
Let's make some bread rolls.
Yes, that is much better.
Good. The ingredients we're going to use to make delicious bread rolls are...
Just a moment, Tula. I need to get a paper and pencil. Alrighty then.
Well then, my dear friends, to make some delicious bread rolls, we're going to need sugar,
eggs,
baking yeast,
all-purpose flour,
olive oil,
milk,
salt,
lemon shavings,
orange shavings.
Now let's get to work.
We'll grab a bowl and we'll put 3 eggs inside of it.
I'll crack the eggs open.
And now I'll beat them so the yolks and the whites come together.
While Tula is beating the eggs, will add 6 tablespoons of sugar.
Why do I always have to mix the stuff?
That's not true. I do it. Oh, only sometimes.
Be careful, you're getting sugar on my arms, Telmo.
Oh, sorry. And now, in another small bowl, we'll put in 4 tablespoons of baking yeast.
I'll add a cup of milk and we'll mix up the ingredients really well. And the best thing is that in order for it to dissolve, we need to mix it up with our hands.
I want to do it.
No, Telmo, because I said it first.
I didn't hear anything because I said it first.
None of that, you liar.
Oh.
This is so fun.
Ha! All right, it's ready, Tula. Now we need to put it inside the big bowl that has the eggs and the sugar.
Just a second, I'm finishing.
Oh, well, I'll go ahead and add half a cup of olive oil.
All right.
Come on, we need to keep making the bread rolls.
All right.
And now we keep on mixing it.
It's your turn to do it.
And why?
I've been doing this for a long time, and now it's your turn.
All right, okay.
We add 4 large cups of all-purpose flour.
For those who do not know, all-purpose flour is flour that is used in bakeries for bread rolls, little muffins. It's the super flour.
Normal flour is self-rising flour. You can easily find all-purpose flour in bakeries.
Imagine it, Tula. Super all-purpose flour against Count Dracula. With its power, super all-purpose flour would leave Dracula all white, and he'd have to hide in his cave because he wouldn't be scary anymore.
That's very cool, but keep mixing up the batter.
My superpowers are in action!
Now all we need to do is add the shavings from a lemon and the orange.
Oof!
Oh, now we add a teaspoon of salt. All right. It's come out perfect.
All thanks to my superpowers.
Now we cover it with a cloth.
Does this work?
It's disgusting. Where'd you get that from?
It was on the floor. I've been stepping on it for a while.
This is the cloth that we need to use.
Well, I don't see that much of a difference.
We'll let the dough ferment for an hour and a half in a warm place so that the dough will ferment properly. In the meantime, I'll use this time to talk to Telmo. Our gunnup has just turned on the oven to 375 degrees. It's coming out perfect. Now we cut it into little portions with the help of a spoon.
Portions for bread rolls.
Yes, and we need them for a little more. Some advice, my friends. Put a little bit of oil on your hands, and that way the dough won't stick to you. We put them on a tray. It's right here. And we let them sit a little while longer until they're twice the size.
I'm cutting them a little bit now.
And I'm painting them with a little bit of egg, and I add a little bit of sugar.
And while our grown-up puts the bread rolls in the oven, we'll go over the ingredients to make super bread rolls.
Ingredients for bread rolls. 1 1/3 cups of milk, 4.50 ounces of sugar, a half cup of olive oil, 3 eggs, 1.2 ounces of baking yeast, 26.50 ounces of strength flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, lemon shavings, orange shavings, ingredients for decoration, and 1 egg to paint the bread rolls and a little bit of sugar to coat the tops.
And here they are.
After you bake them for 14 minutes, they come out perfect.
We just need to do the most important thing, eat them.
All right, my friends, until the next time. Hello! I am Tula.
And I'm a cheese sandwich.
No, Telmo. You're a boy whose name is Telmo.
Oh, what a shame. I really wanted to be a cheese sandwich.
But you're not, Telmo.
Well, then I'm going to be a chocolate bar.
No, Telmo. You may want to be a lot of things, but you are a boy.
Oh, darn it.
Let's go get today's recipe, Telmo.
Yes! Do you know something?
No, what?
That I don't care about not being a cheese sandwich.
That's good. Paper and pencil, Telmo.
Okay, paper and pencil.
Telmo?
Whoa. You made it too big! This is better.
Yes, a lot better.
I'm ready.
Today, we're going to make a crab meat sandwich.
Oh, that's great!
And with it, a banana shake with delicious strawberry jam.
Awesome! And the ingredients we're going to need are...
Yes, that's it. The ingredients we're going to need are...
Hey, I've already said that!
That what?
Well, the ingredients we're going to need are...
All right, Telmo, don't get like that.
No, I only pointed it out because if you say, and the ingredients we're going to need are, then I'm going to have to be the first to say the ingredients.
Telmo, that isn't always the way. Let's go on, Telmo.
Okay. Who gets to say all that about what ingredients we're going to need?
Sliced bread!
Mayonnaise!
1 can of crab meat.
Ketchup!
And lettuce. See, it wasn't that complicated.
Of course not.
Well, now we turn to the banana shake with strawberry jam.
Okay. Who's going to start?
Bananas!
Milk!
Strawberry jam!
Yogurt!
Sugar! Let's get started.
First, the crab meat sandwich.
Of course, we'll make one for each of us.
Right, I'll make mine and you'll make yours. I'm going to put a lot of crab meat on mine and a lot of ketchup and a lot of mayonnaise. Do you want me to make yours and you make mine, Tula?
Better not, Telmo. Better not.
All right.
For starters, we'll grab a bowl and in it, we'll put the can of crab meat with 4 tablespoons of mayonnaise.
Roger that. I'll put in the ketchup.
Okay. But we're only adding 3 tablespoons.
Only 3?
Yes, Telmo. If not, it won't come out that good.
Okay. 3 tablespoons. Ready.
Good. Now we have to mix it all together.
All right, it's all mine. Doop, doop, doop.
All right, Telmo. While you stir the crab meat with the mayonnaise and ketchup, I'll place a piece of lettuce on top of each slice of bread.
Okay.
Good. Now you can add a couple of tablespoons of crab mixture onto each slice of bread.
All right, here's the grub. Flop.
Telmo, don't put so much on.
Do you want this one to be mine?
Wasn't it going to be?
This one was for you, Tula.
I think it's better if this one's for you.
Well, okay. There. I didn't add too much because it's not good to eat too much.
Perfect.
Okay.
And now we place the other slice of bread on top.
And done.
Our crab meat sandwich is finally ready. Let's make the banana shake with strawberry jam before eating the crab meat sandwich. Good. We'll place a banana.
Let's do this, Tula. You announce the ingredients and I'll add them.
All right.
I'm ready.
1 banana.
1 banana.
1 cup of milk.
1 cup of milk.
2 tablespoons of strawberry jam.
2 tablespoons of strawberry jam.
1 yogurt.
1 yogurt.
And 2 tablespoons of sugar.
And 2 tablespoons of sugar. We're done!
Perfect! All we have left to do is ask our grown-up to blend up the ingredients.
And done!
Grown-up! Can you please blend the ingredients for our banana shake with strawberry jam, please? Ingredients for the crab meat sandwich. Serves 2. 1 can of crab meat, 4 tablespoons of mayonnaise, 3 tablespoons of ketchup, 4 slices of bread, and 2 lettuce leaves. Ingredients for the banana shake with strawberry jam. Serves 2. 1 banana, 1 1/3 cup of milk, 2 tablespoons of strawberry jam, 1 yogurt, and 2 tablespoons of sugar.
Nom, 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 nom. This is delicious.
What are you writing?
Hello!
Where were you?
I was just brushing my teeth.
All right.
Yeah, you need to remember to brush your teeth 3 times a day.
And remember that sugar is not good for your teeth. That's why Telmo and I only have a sweet dessert once a week.
Let's get started. Hello! I am Telmo.
And I'm Tula. We are the little cooks. Today, we're going to make...
Potatoes with pasta sunglasses.
No, Telmo, you can't eat sunglasses.
All right, but they can be chocolate sunglasses.
Better not, Telmo.
All right, we can make, let me think.
Telmo.
I've got it!
Here we go.
A television with cream and a few wild cherries.
Telmo, perhaps I should say the recipe.
Hold on, because I've got it.
Let's see.
We'll make a marvelous and spectacular jam and cake roll.
That's it.
And the ingredients we need are paper and pencil, Tula.
Okay. I'm ready.
Okie dokie. The ingredients we need are eggs,
Sugar,
flour,
strawberry marmalade,
shredded coconut,
and whipped cream.
Let's get started.
To begin with, we grab a bowl and 4 eggs.
And we separate the whites from the yolks.
Do you know how to do it? It's very easy.
It's super easy. Like this.
I'll show them instead, Telmo.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I don't have all my superpowers activated today.
To separate the whites from the yolks, first we'll need to grab another bowl to use. We grab the egg, we give it a little hit against the edge, and we carefully open it over the bowl. And now, little by little, we pass the yolk from one side to the other, and very carefully, while letting the whites fall into the bowl. But don't let the yolks fall in.
I know how to do it too. Oops. Hey, it's not my fault. It's my superpowers. They're not fully activated.
Yeah. Anyways, my dear cooks, you see this is ready. When we see that all the whites have fallen in, we can put the yolk in the other bowl. That's it.
All right, now we add 2 spoons of sugar in the bowl where Tula has put the yolk. And we mix it together.
While Telmo mixes the sugar and the egg yolks, I'm I'm going to beat the whites until they are snowy white.
Tula, what does that mean?
That means that we need to beat them for a little while until they look like snow. And we can't stop until they're very foamy. Otherwise, they won't turn out well. They have to be super, super foamy.
As though it was soap.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, something like that.
My stuff is ready. How's the snow coming, Tula?
It's almost ready too. Look.
How cool.
Now we add 10 spoons of sugar and we mix it.
All right.
And now we can add the egg yolks.
Okie dokie.
And now I'll add the flour. 7 tablespoons of flour.
I'll prepare the tray and I'll cover it with a baking paper. That's it!
We'll put the mixture inside the tray.
And we stick it inside the oven, which has been turned on by our grown-up.
But to put it inside the oven, we also need our grown-up to help us because the oven is very hot and we might get burned. Grown-up!
Oh, yeah.
Can you put the batter in the oven for us, please? We'll let it bake for about 8 minutes at 315 degrees. Look how good it turned out. We've let it cool down for a little while so we don't get burned. Now we can make delicious jam and cake roll with it.
The cream!
That's it. Now we'll add a layer of whipped cream.
This is so fun.
Good. Now we have to roll it up carefully. We need to do it very carefully so that the cream doesn't drip out of the sides.
I will add the marmalade.
All right.
This is looking delicious.
Yep.
It's ready.
And now the shredded coconut. That's it.
Cool. Now it's time for our fellow little cooks to hear the ingredients for the recipe once again.
Ingredients to make a jam and cake roll. 4 eggs, 3½ ounces of sugar, 3½ ounces of flour, 5.30 ounces of strawberry marmalade, a handful of shredded coconut, and 7 ounces of whipped cream.
This is so yummy.
And the best thing, my little cooks, is that instead of whipped cream, you can add cake icing.
Or chocolate.
And instead of marmalade, you can add buttercream.
Or more chocolate. And as the French love to say, bon appetit.
Which means enjoy the meal. Goodbye!
Hello. I'm a dog.
And I'm a cat. That was really fun.
Yeah.
I'm Tula.
And I'm Telmo.
We're the little cooks.
I will choose the recipe today.
All right, but don't make us cook a preserved dinosaur.
Not that.
Or a light bulb with cheese sauce.
No, we're gonna make chocolate truffles. Yes. Paper and pencil, Tula. All right. It is very simple. To make delicious chocolate truffles, we need cocoa powder, butter, and powdered sugar.
That's it?
Yes, Tula. It is very easy, but the truffles are delicious. You will see.
Okay.
We'll need to get a bowl that is more or less flat, and then we add 3 spoons of butter. Now, we're going to mash it until it's just about a cream.
For that, I'll grab a fork and I'll smash it. As though I were making mashed potatoes.
Or mashed giant ants.
Yes, something like that.
How's the butter?
It's ready.
Perfect! Now we'll add a large cup of chocolate powder. Chocolate powder is made with cocoa. Did you know that cocoa is a plant? It is. Cocoa is a tropical plant that you can make cocoa from the beans. You grind up the beans, and that's how you make the powder.
Just like flour.
Yes, or just like the giant ants. And if you add milk and sugar to cocoa, it turns into chocolate.
And chocolate is delicious.
Yes, but pure cocoa is very bitter, and that's why they add sugar.
How interesting, Telmo. This is ready now.
Let's see.
Telmo?
It's bitter.
Well, we need to add sugar.
Yes, that's it. We need to add much, much more powdered sugar.
Don't put too much, Telmo. Only 6 spoonfuls. It's very important that we brush our teeth every time after we eat sweets. If we don't, they're going to fall out or we'll get cavities. Our teeth always need to be sparkly clean like this. Eee.
I'll add the sugar.
Okay, I think that's enough sugar. Stop already, Telmo, because it's going to be too sweet.
Oh, one more and that's it.
I'm really tired of mixing this. Can you do it now, Telmo?
All right. Oh, this is super easy, not tiring at all.
All right. While Telmo's making the thick paste with chocolate, the butter, and the sugar, I'm going to put a little bit of powdered chocolate on the bottom of the sheet.
Is it ready, Tula?
No, hold on a second.
This is getting a little bit tiring.
Well, when you're tired, there's nothing better than having a little bit of chocolate after some hard work. I want some too.
We can also make truffles with strawberries, or we could give it a touch with orange slices. Or we can add some yummy pepper.
That's great.
Oh, can we make truffles with pepper, Tula?
I don't think it's a good idea, Telmo.
But why not? It would be delicious.
I don't like truffles with pepper.
Have you ever tasted truffles with pepper before? Come on, answer me.
No, I have never tasted them.
So then how do you know you won't like them?
Well, let's finish up now, because I'm dying to eat those delicious chocolate truffles.
Okay. Now, with a spoon, I'll drop little bits on the sheet and cover them with powdered chocolate so that it's not sticky. And while we're doing this, we'll go over the ingredients for chocolate truffles.
Ingredients for chocolate truffles. 3.5 ounces of powdered cocoa, 2 ounces of butter, 2 ounces of powdered sugar, and 3 tablespoons of powdered chocolate. That one goes there, Telmo.
Mine! Now you. Oh! Darn it!
I'm sorry.
Haha, all right. We'll have to pick them all up. I have 2.
So do I. That's what we get for playing with food. Our grown-up has told us plenty of times not to play with food.
Okay. What if we ask them to help us?
Okay. Grown up! Can you help us pick up the truffles that we dropped on the floor, please?
It was Tula.
Are they watching us now?
I don't think so. We can get started now.
Hello! I'm Tula.
And I'm Telmo.
We are the little cooks.
We're going to make a cake for our beloved grown-up.
Because today is his birthday.
How old do you think he's turning?
Well, I don't know. 100 or 200?
Maybe he was alive during the time of the dinosaurs.
Don't think so.
Oh well, it would have been really cool if our adult had seen dinosaurs.
Let's start with the ingredients.
All right.
To make a yummy birthday cake, the ingredients we're going to need:
Eggs,
pineapple and syrup,
sugar,
flour,
butter,
strawberry marmalade,
powdered sugar,
water,
cream of cocoa with hazelnut,
different colored sprinkles,
and some baking yeast. Now let's get started.
Before anything, we ask our grown-up to turn on the oven to 350 degrees. Grown-up!
Oh, they're gonna see the ingredients.
That's true!
Let's cover them with this.
Can you turn on the oven to 350 degrees for us, please? Thank you! Thank you very much!
Whew.
All right, we'll grab a bowl and we'll put 6 eggs.
And 1 big cup of sugar.
Now let's blend it together.
This time I'm gonna do it.
Okay. While Telmo mixes up the sugar and the eggs, I'll add 1 big cup of flour. Now we'll grab a mold and we'll smother it with butter.
And while you do that, I'm going to add the baking yeast.
And I'll sprinkle a little bit of flour on it.
That way we can be sure that the batter won't stick.
It's ready!
Great! I'll put the batter inside the mold.
And then it can go inside the oven. Grown up! Telmo, the table!
Oh, taken care of. Can you put the batter in the oven for us, please? Hello.
And we'll let it bake for about 25 minutes.
Oh, they're done.
Before we take it out of the mold, we need to let it cool down a bit. Okay, well, our grown-up has cut the cake open in half for us. Now we'll fill up the middle with strawberry marmalade.
But only on the bottom part of the cake, my friends.
We'll spread it out really well with the help of a spoon.
Now we add the slices of pineapple all the way around. Perfect! Now comes the really complicated part.
Putting the other half back on top without breaking it.
I'll do it.
No, Telmo, let me do it.
Ah, you're gonna drop it.
I'm not gonna drop it, Telmo.
I bet you probably will.
What did you say, Telmo?
No, nothing. I was just convinced that you were gonna do it right.
Our grown-up isn't watching us now, right?
Everything is under control.
Good. Now we'll fill up a bowl with a large cup of powdered sugar. We'll add a quarter cup of water and we'll mix it up really well. We'll end with a pasty liquid. Now we pour it over the cake and with a spoon, we spread it evenly. This is looking very delicious.
Why don't we eat the cake right now?
Telmo, it's for our grown-up's birthday.
All right, but we don't know how old he is.
My little cooks, we have already finished up here.
We need the cream of cocoa.
That's what I was gonna say.
For that, we'll use a pastry sleeve and we fill it up with cream of cocoa with hazelnut.
I want to put the cream of cocoa.
Oh, Tula.
All right, now you can do it.
Yay!
And while Telmo decorates the cake with cream of cocoa, I'll add the different colored sprinkles. My little cooks, it's time to go over the ingredients for the recipe. Ingredients for a birthday cake. 6 eggs, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, strawberry jam, pineapple slices and syrup, 1 cup of powdered sugar, a quarter cup of water, cream of cocoa with hazelnut, different colored sprinkles, and a bit of butter and flour. Now is the time, Telmo.
Let's go!
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear grown-up! Happy birthday to you!
By the way, how old are you?
Hello, little cooks!
I am Telmo.
And I'm Tula.
We are the Little Cooks. Today, we're going to make a chocolate and caramel house.
But today, we're going to make a pizza.
Yum, 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 yum. Very good. All right, let's make a delicious pizza.
Great! I really wanted to make a pizza.
What kind of pizza are we going to make?
Well, we're going to make one that is very common, one with a lot of cheese and tomato. It's called pizza margherita. Paper and pencil, Telmo.
All right, paper and pencil. Ready.
I don't think you're going to be able to write anything with that.
Oh, you're right. Paper and pencil. Ready.
Telmo.
Oh, darn it.
It doesn't matter, Telmo.
I woke up today feeling a bit weird. Must be my superpowers.
Yes, that must be it. Well, the ingredients that we need to make our delicious pizza are flour, bakery-styled yeast,
olive oil,
water,
ground tomatoes,
sliced buffalo mozzarella.
basil.
Well, let's start by making the dough for the pizza.
Excellent.
It's very simple. We put 2½ cups of flour in a bowl. Now, half a teaspoon of salt. I put a tablespoon of bakery-styled yeast inside a small bowl and add a bit of water, just about 3 tablespoons, and I dissolve it with my fingers.
Well, let's continue. We add a cup of lukewarm water.
And the already dissolved yeast. And now we knead. Knead it very well, Telmo. It's very important that it's kneaded very well.
Of course, leave it to me. It's all under control. It'll be perfect. We've left it standing half an hour and it has risen very well. Now we need to knead it more.
All right. While you knead, I'm going to ask our grown-up to turn on the oven and preheat it to 400 degrees.
All right.
All right, Telmo, it came out perfect.
Did you doubt it?
Well, let's put the dough onto the tray.
Did you put a little bit of flour on the tray so that the dough doesn't stick to it?
Yes, of course.
Now we'll add the pizza's ingredients. The tomato, the oil and mozzarella, and the basil.
Good. First, we place a layer of the ground tomato. 1 cup will be enough. And a pinch of salt.
I'll add the olive oil.
All right, but add only 2 or 3 tablespoons.
Oh.
If not, it'll have too much oil, and if it doesn't turn out well, you'll be the only one to eat it.
Wonderful!
No, Telmo!
Okay. And the mozzarella.
Special buffalo mozzarella cheese.
Right. We add some, well, we add all of it.
It's better not to add so much. 10 slices would have been enough, Telmo.
Right. But why be happy with 10 slices of cheese when you can put the whole bowl?
And now we add the basil. Well, the pizza margherita is ready.
Oh, I have an idea.
Ay, ay, ay.
What do you think if we make a design on the pizza?
Like what?
It has to be a round one like the pizza. I got it! The grown-up's head.
Telmo!
Yeah, it'll be fun. All we need is 2 black olives. And for the eyeglasses, 2 slices of eggplant. And for the mustache and hair, well, a bit more eggplant.
It can come out pretty funny.
Let's get to it.
Grown up! Can you please put the pizza dough in the oven for us, please? Thank you. And we'll let it cook for 25 minutes.
And while the pizza is baking, let's review the ingredients for our delicious pizza margherita.
Ingredients to make a pizza margherita. For the dough, 17.5 ounces of flour, a half teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of bakery-styled yeast, 1 1/2 cups of lukewarm water. For the covering, 1 cup of ground raw tomato, 10 basil leaves, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 10 slices of buffalo mozzarella cheese, and a pinch of salt.
Oh, it's delicious.
Yes, the best thing about pizza is that we can make it of whatever we want. The ingredients that always have to be there are the cheese and the tomato. But apart from that, you can add tuna, corn, anchovies,
Chocolate.
I'm not sure a pizza with tomato, cheese, and chocolate would taste very good.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Yes, of course.
Look, Tula, I'm eating the grown-up's bald spot.
And I'm eating his mustache. And this is my brother, Telmo.
We are the penguin siblings.
No, Telmo, we are cooks.
Of course, we're the little penguin cooks.
Telmo.
Today, we're going to show you a wonderful recipe. It's amazing and delicious.
What is it?
It's a tractor tire filled with applesauce, of course.
Telmo.
All right, let's make it more complicated. A tractor tire filled with applesauce as well as pink rabbit slippers. Is that better?
No, Telmo, let's do the recipe that we've already prepared. It's delicious and at least it can be eaten.
All right.
Today, we're going to make an apple pie.
Ooh, I love apple pie.
Wonderful. In order to make apple pie, we need flour,
Salt,
margarine,
apples,
sugar,
and water.
Let's get to work.
Achoo!
Are you catching a cold, Telmo?
No, it's the feather.
I don't think the feather has a cold, Telmo.
No, the feather made me sneeze.
We'll grab a bowl and add 2 cups of flour and 1 teaspoon of salt.
We put 8 spoons of margarine on a plate. Then we'll smash it with a fork and we'll put it inside the bowl.
Good. And now we have to mix it so that it looks like breadcrumbs. It's better to use your hands, Telmo.
That's great. Achoo!
Are you sure you're not catching a cold?
Of course not. It's the flour.
Telmo, the flour can't have a cold either.
Oh.
Good. Now we add 5 spoonfuls of water so that it starts to become a paste.
In the meantime, Tula, you can start preparing the apples.
Yeah, look, we have the apples right here. Our grown-up has peeled for us 5 apples. Ask your grown-up to peel your apples for you. Take out the seeds and cut the stems. More or less like these ones. And now we'll put them in a bowl full of water. We put the apples inside. And we add a lemon rind so that they won't turn brown.
Oof, this is a little bit tiring.
But we have to do it like this if we want a delicious apple pie.
Tula, put a little bit of flour on the table because I think the dough is almost ready.
All right.
Achoo! It's not me, it's the flour.
Telmo, flour doesn't sneeze.
Oh.
The dough has turned out perfect.
Of course.
We'll need to cut it in half. And now, my sweet cooks, this is the fun part. We need to stretch the dough and make it very flat and large, as though it was dough for a pizza.
This is like a bulldozer.
Yeah, something like that.
I'll start flattening the other one.
All right. Mine is ready now. Now I'll put it in a mold. All right, this is almost ready. I'll stretch the dough on the bottom of the mold and I let it hang over a little bit. This will be the base of our delicious apple pie. stretch it.
That's what I'm doing.
Be a little more careful then.
It's like a bulldozer going through a desert full of movable sand dunes.
Now we'll drain the apple slices that we had left soaking, and we'll put them inside our mold.
Now we add the sugar.
Yes, we add 5 tablespoons of sugar.
A little more, right, Tula?
No, Telmo. I think that's enough now. All right, Telmo. Now we need to put the other half of the dough on top.
All right, I've left it really flattened out.
All right, okay.
We need to make a little hole in the middle so the steam can come out. It's just like a volcano. Tula, what if we don't do that?
No, Telmo, it would explode.
Exactly! It would be so exciting.
No, Telmo. Now make the hole.
Yes, I think that would be better.
That's it.
And now to the oven.
Grown up! Can you put this pie in the oven for us, please? At 350 degrees. And while the apple pie is baking for 25 minutes, we'll go over the recipe. Ingredients for an apple pie: 10 ounces of flour, a little bit of salt, 4.5 ounces of margarine, 2 apples, lemon juice, a 1/4 cup of water, and 3.5 ounces of sugar. This grows a lot, Telmo, don't you think?
Oh, how cool! It's going to explode!
Oh no! Our apple pie!
They're done.
Woof, thank goodness! Our delicious apple pie looks really good.
And it smells great. Now let's eat it.
Goodbye, my little chefs. Telmo, hold on! Don't eat the whole thing!